This is the FREESKY Alaska dual battery electric bike. Just take a second to look at it. The bike's size and its tough fat tires immediately tell you it's built for just about anything the road or trail throws your way. And truth be told, having it parked right in front of me feels like standing next to a really solid piece of outdoor equipment. It's got an athletic, rugged look with its aluminum frame, a bold mix of green and black coloring, and there's a sense it could take on muddy mountain paths, city streets filled with potholes, or endless stretches of concrete. When I first got it, I'll admit, I was both excited and a little skeptical because, honestly, many e-bikes out there claim impressive range and features. But it's not every day you find one stacked with actual usable power and real-world stamina. From my experience riding the FREESKY Alaska, the two things that stand out immediately are power and range. The dual removable batteries are massive. One's 18 Ah, the other is 23 Ah, and together they offer a level of practicality I just haven't seen on most electric bikes. On paper it says up to 160 miles per charge. Just let that sink in. In normal riding conditions, with a good mix of pedal assist and pure throttle, I've managed over 100 miles on mixed terrain, and I probably could have stretched it further if I stuck to flat ground and lower pedal assist settings. The sense of freedom it gives is phenomenal. Hills don't scare me anymore. Random detours aren't a problem. For people used to worrying about running out of juice halfway through a ride, this changes the experience completely. I've finished long rides with actual battery left, and that's not common. Talking about power, let's focus on the motor. The rear hub motor dishes out 2500 watts at peak, but if we're talking about average riding, it feels like it easily handles anything you'd expect on a commute, a trail, even a sandy beach, or a steep climb. I took it up some aggressive hills outside 𝗨𝗽𝗴𝗍𝗀𝗆, and even under a heavy load, I'm about 200 pounds, there was no hesitation. It gets up to about 38 mph with pedal assist when I really push it, and the acceleration is strong but not jerky. It's exciting but safe, and if you're new to e-bikes, there's a throttle assist mode you can use where you just twist and go, or adjust how much the motor helps based on your comfort level. Let's talk about riding comfort. The 26-inch fat tires and the full suspension system, which means both front and rear shocks, soak up bumps that would normally jolt you or throw you off balance on a regular bicycle. That double crown front fork is a standout, giving the whole bike stability, especially when I go off-road on rough trails or bumpy urban shortcuts. Hydraulic brakes, especially the 4-piston ones on this bike, provide a level of stopping power that feels way more secure. Not just for me, but for anyone who wants confidence stopping quickly, even in wet conditions. The first time I took it down a long, winding hill in the rain, the brakes kept everything under control, and honestly, comfort like that is a game changer for city riding or rougher paths. These are basics that matter a lot, especially because when you're moving at higher speeds or carrying extra weight, you need your bike to stop on a dime. One thing I love is the LCD control display. This little dashboard not only tells you your speed and how far you've gone, but it gives real-time info on battery level, pedal assist settings, and all sorts of trip details, so I'm never guessing about range or speed. At night, the 800 lumen headlight is a huge plus. I never thought I'd trust an e-bike headlight for night rides until using this one. It's seriously bright, covers wide area, and makes me feel much safer slicing through early morning fog or coming back after sunset. When it comes to gearing, the FREESKY Alaska uses a Shimano 7-speed system. That means you can shift for more efficient pedaling, going for power on climbs or higher speed on the flats. There are 5 riding modes. Let me break these down quickly for anyone new to e-bikes. Electric mode means pure throttle, no pedaling needed. Pedal assist means the motor matches your pedaling and you can choose how much help you want. Cruise is like autopilot for long flat stretches. Manual is just you, the bike, and your muscle. Walk mode helps push the bike if you're off and walking it up a ramp or hill. I bounce between pedal assist and electric depending on how tired I get or how far I need to go. Now about assembly. Honestly, I was worried it would be overwhelming looking at a heavy high-tech bike in a box, but it came 85% pre-assembled, and the tools were included. The video instructions were clear, and I finished putting it all together in just over an hour. You'll want some space and maybe an extra set of hands if you're not used to working on bikes, but nothing about it felt complicated. The weight is the one thing you notice hauling this up a flight of stairs or loading it into a car. At over 100 pounds, it's not something I want to carry around. But once it's on the ground, the weight actually stabilizes the bike at high speeds and off-road. So from my perspective, unless you're needing to move it by hand a lot, the heft pays off in performance. Assembly is a one-time thing, so it wasn't a deal breaker for me. Another point to mention is battery charging. When it's finally time to top it up, it takes about 6 to 7 hours to get both batteries full from empty. For me, charging overnight isn't a problem. I just plug it in when I'm done for the day and it's ready in the morning. If you're using it for daily long commutes, just remember you'll need to plan the charging into your schedule. Now let's talk about who this bike fits. In my opinion, it's perfect for anyone looking for a workhorse e-bike. People who want to start commuting by bike but have a long distance, folks who like the idea of heading into the mountains or along the coast for a full-day ride, or even those who just want something dependable for getting around and carrying groceries home. The maximum load is 300 pounds, so it's suited for bigger riders, and with its big frame, it actually fits me at 6'4", but for smaller folks, the size and weight might be something to consider before buying. I had my doubts at first, especially about battery life and how the suspension and brakes would hold up off-road, but after several months, I feel confident recommending this. If you've ever worried about e-bikes breaking down or not living up to specs, this one actually delivers. Maintenance has been straightforward. Just wipe it down after dirty rides, keep the battery contacts clean, and regularly check tire pressure and brakes, so nothing more complicated than a normal mountain bike. The removable batteries make it convenient to take them inside for charging or to swap if I eventually need to replace them after years of use. In conclusion, my quick review is this. The FREESKY Alaska dual battery electric bike is a powerful, long-range, and versatile electric bike that's genuinely comfortable and safe to ride. The real-world performance matches what's advertised. I'd recommend this for riders who need real mileage, who don't want to worry about running low on battery, and who want a tough, comfortable ride on any kind of terrain. Its weight and charging time are minor drawbacks, but the consistent power, big range, and top-tier safety features make it easy to overlook these. I will update specific information about the FREESKY Alaska dual battery electric bike in the comments. Don't forget to catch my next video.